Hey everybody, and welcome to the weekly scopes from the 8th of October right up until the 14th of October. So today Mercury is making a sextiquadrate to Uranus, and the transiting Sun is also making a sextiquadrate to Saturn as well, and both of them are going to peak around the 8th of October, and that's up until about the 10th, 12th of October. So Mercury in a sextiquadrate with Uranus means thinking out of the box, but beware, you may not be able to see eye to eye with others due to some stubbornness, plus nerves can be frazzled right now, and unexpected transportation or communication errors and glitches and breakdowns could happen, because Mercury represents communication and Uranus symbolises innovation and sudden changes. So when these two planets come together in the sextiquadrate, have unexpected surprises and unexpected situations may come up as well. It can also increase our mental stimulation and our need to be curious, but watch out, because it can also make us gossipy, and gossip can lead to conflict in relationship. Because this energy can inspire us to think outside the box and consider new ideas or perspectives, we are given the chance to adapt quickly to changing circumstances. We may find ourselves more open to unconventional solutions and willingness to take risks in our communication and decision making. This could lead to breakthroughs in problem solving or creative projects. However, it's important to note that the sextiquadrate aspect also suggests a potential for tension or conflict. Mercury's influence on our thoughts and communication, combined with Uranus's destructive energy, can create disruptions or misunderstandings in our interactions with others. It's important to remain mindful of your words and actions, because impulsivity or a lack of clarity can lead to unnecessary clashes. Also, as I said, the Sun's making this sextiquadrate to Saturn, so the Sun represents our core identity and vitality, and Saturn symbolises structure and discipline. When these two energies, Saturn and the Sun, come together, it can bring a sense of tension or restriction in our lives. And with the negatives of Mercury's sextiquadrate to Uranus, we have to be doubly aware of these pitfalls today. We also have to watch out for those in authority or people abusing their power, and also getting in the way of your plans as well. But whatever happens today, with a little patience and determination, you can achieve your goals and come out on top. Just avoid any destructive behaviour and keep those bridges unburnt. Some of you may feel a conflict between your desire for self-expression as well, because the Sun rules the ego as well, and the need to stick to rules or responsibilities. There can also be a sense of limitation, causing frustration, and because external sort of boundaries may kind of get in the way of your personal boundaries right now. But ultimately, it can enhance self-reflection, you examining, taking stock of your progress and your goals and ambitions, and some of you may question whether you're on the right path or if there are changes that you need to make to achieve your goals and objectives. So it promotes personal development and growth and encourages you to find a balance between your individuality and the structures that govern our lives. So by embracing the lessons and wisdom that Saturn brings, we can use our creative plans in an innovative and sustainable way. And remember, in times of tension or conflict, it becomes even more important to communicate effectively and with compassion. So on the 9th of October, the moon void of course starts at 8:08 AM, all times are in GMT times, and also Venus makes an opposition to Saturn, so responsibility and duty take centre stage over matters of the heart during this time typically, so don't expect any sudden outpourings of love, as emotions can be kept in check, but watch out for any relationship issues which may come to the surface. The opposition between Venus and Saturn can also bring some challenges and restrictions and limitations. It can highlight areas of dissatisfaction or unmet needs in our relationships, leading to feelings of isolation or emotional sort of like heaviness. On the positive side, it can bring a sense of stability and commitment to our relationships, as it encourages us to take responsibility for our actions and make wise decisions when it comes to matters of the heart. Under this influence, you may make long-term commitments or deepen your bonds with your loved ones. It promotes loyalty, patience and a sense of duty, allowing us to work through challenges within our relationships and find lasting solutions. But as I said, just watch out for, being argumentative, or a partner may be moody and then you could question it and the thing could escalate, so sometimes I'm not saying to take any disrespect, but maybe best to look over it rather than reacting to it, like mention your disapproval and whatever they're doing or saying, but don't make it go into explosive thing, because this transit will pass and you don't want to blow up your whole house, so to speak. So ultimately this transit wants us to confront any underlying issues and address them honestly, even if that makes making difficult choices or setting boundaries. On the 10th of October, the transiting moon in Leo can bring an intriguing transformation within us, igniting a fiery spark, setting ablaze our creative and dramatic inclinations. Our innermost desires to express ourselves are filled with confidence, urging us to embrace the spotlight. But as with any planetary influence, there is also duality. The presence of the moon in Leo can also awaken a tendency towards self-centeredness, compelling us to crave attention, adoration from those around us without, giving them the same back and just being all take. So it's crucial to be aware and give as well as receive, to avoid this, pitfall. To use the full potential of the moon in Leo's transit, it's advisable to channel these energies into activities that demand passion and bring you happiness. You can put this energy into performing arts and public speaking and captivating the law of Leo's vibrations can truly shine by, just maybe dancing, listening to music, even going out to a nightclub if you still do that and stuff, even dancing in your house, gaming, anything that brings you joy, speaking online, speaking to your friends, just play fighting in a safe way, all these activities and more. Doing things you like right now, you can tap into the transformative power of the moon being in Leo over the next few days and fully express yourself with confidence and flair. Also today there's a balsamic moon. This allows for deep reflection and introspection, but it can trigger emotional sensitivity and feelings of being depleted, lacking energy and stuff like that as well. The balsamic moon phase is most effective for finalising projects, letting go of negativity and getting ready for fresh starts. On October the 11th, Pluto goes stationary direct, so this transit can bring a surge of transformative energy, empowering you to delve deep into your psyche and make profound changes. People going direct can help us to release our patterns and beliefs that are holding us back. This is a time when we are able to see things more clearly and make positive changes in our lives. And we may also experience a renewed sense of purpose and motivation and move forward with more clarity and direction, but it can also bring up hidden fears and power struggles if not handled with care. But nevertheless, the intense and transformative energy of Pluto going direct can also be overwhelming for some, and it's important to take care of yourself during this time. It's vital to be mindful of any negative thought patterns or behaviours that may come up, and seek support from loved ones or anyone else, professionals, whoever, helplines, the Samaritans in the UK, if you need to do so. The best way to use Pluto's direct motion is by embracing self-reflection, facing your shadow selves and using this intense energy to push your personal growth and empowerment. The moon also goes into void of course at 6 minutes past 4 today. So if you want to know more about that, check out the playlist. On the 12th of October, the moon enters Virgo, so this is perfect for getting organised, improving efficiency and finding solutions to problems. When the negative end, it can make us too critical, and this can cause conflicts in relationships as we look for perfectionism. To make the best use of this energy, focus on tasks that require methodical, more rational thinking, and channel the analytical energy that the moon in Virgo give us. Also today, Mercury is making quincunx to Jupiter, and Mars is also trying Saturn. So Mercury's quincunx in Jupiter, it means it's time to get down to business. But hold up, don't jump the gun just yet. Make sure you've done all the prep work, research and planning before you go diving in. If you haven't, this is a time for you to research. Lazy thinking and broken promises will get you nowhere, and don't you dare exaggerate or blow things out of proportion, as this influence of Jupiter expands our communication skills and intellect. So this allows us to express ourselves more fluently, ideas may flow more effortlessly, and we may find ourselves more open to learning new things. But this quincunx can also bring a sense of tension and imbalance to this transit. It may cause some confusion and misunderstandings in our communication. We may struggle to find the right words or experience difficulties in getting our ideas and thoughts across more effectively. It's important to be aware and more mindful of these challenges and take extra care in our interactions during this time. Also today, as I said, Mars is making a trine to Saturn, so this gives us the energy to become more disciplined and use Jupiter's energy more effectively as well, not exaggerate our lies or try and run before we can, cross up, as we say in England, which means, push forward without doing the proper planning. So the trine between Mars and Saturn creates a strong foundation for achieving our goals, and any obstacles or challenges that come our way can be overcome with patience and perseverance. It gives us a chance to become more sort of like disciplined hero or heroine figure with the energy to carry out any task to a successful conclusion, giving us the willpower, determination and power of endurance that we often need. We are likely, to experience increased stamina, making it an ideal time for taking on physically demanding tasks or, going after pursuing long-term projects. It also gives us the grounding in our actions and practicality and careful planning abilities, allowing us to progress steadily towards our goals. However, it's important to note that while this transit brings positive energy, we have to be mindful of maintaining a healthy balance. To avoid burnout, we must work and chill out a bit as well. But the intensity and drive that comes with Mars trine Saturn can sometimes lead to being overly rigid or stubborn in our approach. It's essential to remain flexible and adaptable, allowing for unexpected opportunities or changes in circumstances. It's also important to avoid burning ourselves out during this period. While we may have increased stamina, pushing ourselves too hard can lead to exhaustion and diminished productivity in the long run. Remember to prioritise self-care and listen to your body's needs. With proper planning and a balanced mindset, this transit can be incredibly empowering and lead to significant achievements, as a sense of purpose can drive us if we are willing to put in the necessary effort to succeed. So, go out there and slay those goals. On the 13th of October, there's nothing to report, and on the 14th of October, the moon enters void, of course, 6:55 p.m. If you want to know more about that, check out the playlist. Also, there's a full moon solar eclipse that I've got a separate audio for taking place today, so check that out for more information. So yeah, that was the weekly scopes from the 8th of October right up until the 14th of October.